Have you ever opened your refrigerator only to see a lot of little leftovers and you don't know what to do with them? I have that problem right now. We're going to take these things out of the fridge and we're going to make an amazing, delicious, and simple pasta sauce for dinner tonight. I'm Amy Garman. Welcome to my kitchen table. Today's postcard is about becoming a great refrigerator chef. Let's wash our hands and get started. So here's what I pulled out of the fridge for our pasta sauce tonight. We've got a little bit of cream, we've got some arugula, a partial jar of pesto, some broccoli florets, vegetable broth, it's mostly empty, but we can make it to good use, some green beans, a little bit of a piece of fresh Parmesan cheese, olive tapenade, some beautiful fresh celery, some Italian meats, chopped up ham, and a little bit of an onion. I've washed my hands. Let's get going. I've chopped my ingredients and I have them ready to go in the pan. I have a little olive oil in the pan along with some butter that's been melted. I'm going to start to add things into the pan to start the cooking. I know what you're thinking. Where are the tomatoes? Doesn't pasta sauce always have tomatoes? No, I didn't have any leftover tomatoes. So we're going to focus on just a green, meaty, creamy pasta sauce with the ingredients we have on hand. Let's get going. First, I'm going to put the meat in, and the meat is going to start to sizzle and cook. You also want to add some of your harder cooking vegetables that take a little bit longer along with the meat. So I'm adding the celery and the onion along with the meat. Ooh, it already smells delicious. I'm going to give this a quick stir and let this cook for a few minutes. As you can see, the sauce is well underway. The onions are translucent and the ham is starting to get a little bit crispy. So I've gone ahead and put the water on for the pasta. It's not boiling quite yet, and it's a perfect time to add a little bit of salt for flavor to the pasta water. Just about a tablespoon or so. The sauce is on its way, cooking beautifully, and it's time to add the next thing. So we're going to add our green beans, and our broccoli to the mix. We're going to give that a good stir and let that start to all come together and cook. Our sauce is coming together beautifully. Now it's time to add our olives, the arugula, and we're just going to add it whole, just like it is. This is going to just be a beautiful pasta sauce. And to help all these flavors come together, we're going to go ahead and add our vegetable broth now too. We just pour on whatever we have. Probably about a cup. Just listen to that sizzle, and does it smell delicious in here. This pasta sauce is on its way. Well, our pasta water is almost boiling, so it's time to finish our sauce. We're going to add the Parmesan cheese. This is the fresh Parmesan cheese that I've cut into large chunks. So this will take a few minutes to just melt into the sauce and become delicious. Also going to add a few tablespoons of our pesto sauce that we had left over. You'll notice that I didn't add any salt and pepper. I usually add a little bit of salt and pepper as I'm cooking. However, I did add a little bit, but I've got some meats and some olives in here that will add salt. So we need to be careful about adding that during cooking. We'll taste for that at the end and add it if we need it. The sauce is bubbling away and we're ready to put the pasta in. So the last step is just to add the cream to thicken the sauce. So we've got the cream in the sauce, and now we're going to add the pasta to start cooking. This will only take about 3 minutes to cook. And by the time this is done cooking, our sauce will be ready. It smells so good in here. The noodles are done cooking, and so I've added it to the pasta sauce. We're gonna stir that around. Oh, that just looks so delicious and flavorful. It smells so good. We're gonna go ahead and put this in a big pasta bowl. It's gonna be delicious. Oh, just look at that. I'm gonna garnish it with some fresh parsley from my garden. And there we have it. A fast, easy, delicious refrigerator meal using all those pesky leftovers. I'm Amy Garman, and have a seat at my kitchen table. Let's eat.